welcome to the Laois Today QuizCast in association with our sponsors, the Square Bar Portlaoise. I am your host and Quiz Master Mark Comerford, joined by my lovely assistant Alan Hartnett. Alan, how are you?
Very good, Mark. How are you?
This is a knockout competition where 16 contestants face off in 8 round 1 games, with the winners advancing to the quarterfinals. All ties in the last 16 and the quarters will be recorded on Zoom, with the semi-finals and the final being hosted in the Square Bar. All contestants, regardless of how they get on, will get a Laois Today goodie bag, the details of which are still being finalised, and there will be a tip-top prize. So, something to look forward to there from the world of Stephen Miller. Our first contestant is Laois's longest-serving player and was recently named Player of the Year. He plans to keep Graiguecullen's dominance over Killeshin going tonight. It's Mark Timmons.
Shots fired early.
I'd like to point out I didn't write this script.
Yeah, I know exactly who wrote the script.
Our second contestant is affectionately known as Monkey. I'm told he left quite an impression on my assistant Alan in the Junior B semi-final this year. It's Gavin Deering. Lads, welcome to the quiz. Alan, would you like to expand on what exactly Gavin did to upset you?
Called me terrible names, so he did, Mark, on the sideline. I was very, very upset over it all. There was a small bit of disagreement there over the decision in the game, and he got awful worked up altogether. I had to go down and kind of calm him down a little bit. He'd been taken off, I suppose, so maybe he was a bit touchy over that. I don't know. And then they robbed us at the end as well, which had a clear penalty. And then to make matters even worse, Mark, they went and won the competition. So yeah, we're very sore over it here in Stradley at the minute, I can tell you.
I'd send you a picture of the
you've been saying terrible things.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah. Timo, just quickly with you before we start the quiz. I know it's a team sport and everything else, but it is nice to get recognised for things, I assume. So to win that award that was announced there a couple of days ago, on a personal level, it must be a nice feeling anyway.
Yeah, I know. I think you touched on it there. You don't start training at the start of the year to win individual awards. So yeah, it's still kind of feeling a bit of a frustrating season, club and county. So, but yeah, I suppose at this time of year, yeah, look, it's always nice if you pick up something like that. But it's not the goal at the start of the year. So we'll try drive on next year.
Yeah, well, you'll have a nice night out in the Midlands Park Hotel in a couple of weeks' time. It is nice, and all joking aside, like, it's nice to be able to do something with your family and all that, because you do spend an awful lot of time away from them. So when you get the opportunity to do something like that, it is nice.
Yeah, I know it is, and look, it's obviously a big thing. I suppose when you've spent so much time away, away from home, I suppose to be able to give a small bit of reward back to them. So yeah, look, it's nice, yeah. But for team awards, but yeah, you'll take anything that's gone.
Well, the real night out in Portlaoise is going to be when we get to the semi-finals and final of this quiz. That's going to be the big crack over Christmas. So, to help us get there, we need to pick who's going to go first. And Gavin, seeing as you're getting it in the neck, I let you choose. Do you want questions A or questions B?
Oh, Jesus. I don't think it matters, Mark, but I'll go with B.
B for Gavin, all right. Okay. So, Mark, you can go first for questions A then. Round 1, lads, is our Golden Goose round. How that works, I'll just remind myself. How that works is I'm going to give you each a set of names. So it could be cities, players, athletes, whatever. And I want you to give me the highest number in a designed category. So, Mark, Golden Goose, your category is who has the most FIFA World Cup goals out of these 4 players. If you give me the correct answer, it's 2 points. If you give me the most incorrect answer, it's -1. So, who has the most FIFA World Cup goals? Diego Maradona, Harry Kane, Thierry Henry, or Thomas Muller?
So it was Maradona, Muller, Kane. Who was the fourth?
Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry. Kane.
It's not Harry Kane. But He's not our ugly duckling. Harry Kane and Diego Maradona have 8 goals apiece. Thierry Henry has 6. Thomas Muller is the one we were looking for with 10.
He's going to go with Muller.
So you're on 0 after question 1. Gavin, we'll move over to you. Who has the most Republic of Ireland caps? Ian Hart, Dennis Irwin, Seamus Coleman, or Roy Keane?
Oh.
Ian Hart, Dennis Irwin, Seamus Coleman, or Roy Keane?
I'm going to go with Coleman.
It is Seamus Coleman. 2 points. Seamus Coleman has 68 caps, Roy Keane 67, Ian Hart 64, and Dennis Irwin, the one we didn't want, 56. So, Mark, you need to get this one right. We're into round 2. This is our leash round. Each question is on leash and it's worth 1 point. So, Mark, who has the most leash ladies senior football championship since it started in 1976? No multiple choice here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was hoping for a few multiple choice questions. Trying to think Sarsfields.
Most ladies senior football titles.
Go Sarsfields.
It's not Sarsfields. Alan, I'll throw it over to you, let you have a guess.
Is it the Heat?
It's not the Heat. No, it's Timahoe with 12.
Oh, Suran, yeah.
So, Gavin, you can now stretch it out to a 3-point lead. How many Kerry men have managed the Laois senior football team?
Billy, I love this one.
We're going to have our fingers counting, Gav.
3. How many Kerry men? 4?
Not 4. Alan, do you want to throw a guess?
5?
Or an educated guess? It's 6.
6.
6. Mick O'Dwyer, Liam Kearns, Tomás O'Flaherty, John Sugru, Mick Quirk, and Billy Sheehan. 6. So, 2-0 after 2 rounds.
6 too many, Mark.
All right, into round 3, lads. This is our reeling in the years round. I'm going to give you each a year and ask you 3 questions on that year. Mark, your year is 2014. Give me the FIFA World Cup winners, the All-Ireland Camogie winners, and the Super Bowl winners. That's Super Bowl 48. 2014 FIFA World Cup, All-Ireland Camogie, and Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, I'll go Patriots. World Cup, I'll go Germany. Camogie, was it?
Yeah.
I'll go Cork.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Anybody want to have a guess at who the Super Bowl champions were? It was not the Patriots.
Seahawks?
It was the Seahawks. You've been studying, Alan. The Seahawks beat the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 48. Cork beat Kilkenny in the Camogie, and Germany beat Argentina 1-0. So we're level, 2-2. Gavin, your year is 2006. Same competitions. Who won the FIFA World Cup, the All-Ireland Camogie Championship, and who won Super Bowl 40?
2006. World Cup.
I know that. I can tell you if you want.
Can you? Thanks, 06. France? No? Oh, so you need 3 answers. What was the other one? The Camogie?
The Camogie and the Super Bowl.
Camogie in 06. I go with Cork. and I have absolutely no idea about American football, so I'm just going to use Timo's answer of Patriots earlier on.
You got the Camogie right. Cork beat Tip. In the FIFA World Cup, Alan, I'll let you guess. You weren't at this one, were you?
No, yeah, no, I wasn't. Oh God, it wasn't Italy, no.
It was Italy. Italy actually beat France. So you were right there, Gav. It was on penalties. I watched that at Oxygen actually before the Red Hot Chili Peppers came out. And the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Seattle Seahawks in 2006. So 3-2. Now, at the end of Reeling in the Years, we have an optional bonus. So you don't have to take it, but if you do take it and get it right, it's worth 1 point. If you get it wrong, however, you lose a point. So, Mark, you're one behind. Would you like to go for a bonus question from 2014? They're of a slightly higher standard than the questions I've been asking.
You
don't need to take it.
No, I'll pass on. There's no point shooting myself in the foot. Go on.
And Gavin, do you want to try push 2 points ahead?
No, I'll hold on to that slender.
Okay, gentlemen. That makes it very interesting then.
Do you want to
give us the questions anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, right. We'll go with 2014. So, Mark, you would have been asked. Ireland made it all the way to the semi-finals of the Women's Rugby World Cup, but who won it?
2014. England.
It was England, yeah. Gavin, yours would have been, how many of the tennis Grand Slams were won by Roger Federer in 2006?
No idea. That didn't go for
2.
It was 3. He won 3 out of the 4 and lost the final of the French Open to Rafa Nadal. So, very close, lads. A point in it. The closest we've been going into the final.
Yeah. Closest of any contest so far. Typical Graiguecullen-Killeshin battle. Always the same.
Yeah, we're all friends here, as we said. We're all friends. I'm the equivalent of a League 2 team drawing Man City in the Champions League here. Quiz Master Gav, where he is.
Yeah. When Mark was introducing Timo and giving his role of honour at the start, and then he was putting me second, I was like, where's he going with this one?
Me and Gav were former teammates in soccer, actually, so you could have rolled that in. Gavin might have been half for, what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
Past, yeah.
We played Kennedy Cup together as well, Timo.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't there yesterday, lads.
Yeah.
Right. This is the round where I want you to give the answers to Alan in the chat box, because you're getting the same questions here and answering at the same time. It's the closest to the correct answer gets the points. So, round 4, head-to-head, question 1. How many caps did Paul O'Connell win for Ireland? Lions caps not included, Ireland only.
Both answers are in, Mark.
Well, the answer I'm looking for is 108.
And the winner is Gavin Deering with 107. Mark Timmons had 101.
Oof. That puts Gavin 4-2 in front with 2 questions remaining. Sore one here, possibly. How many Laois Senior Football Championships have Portarlington won? Darren Bracken would have loved this question the other day.
He would have loved that, yeah. He would have lapped it up, so he would have. We've 1 answer in. Gavin's going through the gears, and he said he has the 2 answers are in, Mark, yes.
Correct answer.
He was going through Wikipedia, not the gears.
The correct answer is 15.
And Mark Timmons is spot on with 15. Gavin Deering was missed with 10. So
4-3.
This is the first. Is this the first time in the history of the quiz so far that we've come down to the last question? Yeah, it is.
It certainly is, yeah. And if Mark gets it right, it'll be the first time we have to use our tiebreaker, which I hope I have written here somewhere. Okay. How many different teams, lads, have won the FIFA World Cup?
What year did the World Cup start?
1930 was the first one, I think.
Yeah. Ooh. But this is good. This is a very good quiz, Mark. Well done. Pat you on the back there. Very, very good.
Thanks very much. It's only as good as the contestants, isn't that true?
Yeah, well, that's very true, yeah. But in fairness to people who don't know, Mark has done this all by himself. I've done nothing but just sit here and
Well, my good friend
talk.
Wikipedia has helped me a great deal now with a lot of these.
There's one answer in. Serious deliberations going on.
Can feel the stress here.
Just the tension. Oh, okay. We've got the two answers in.
The correct. Do you want to give us the answers and just before I give the correct answer?
They both said 12.
They both said 12. That is it's 8.
Oh, jeez.
8. They share the point, and that means Gavin takes it. I'm a little heartbroken. I wanted to crack out the tiebreaker there, but that's all right. We'll have to wait for another day.
First win over Greg, boys. Come on.
You're welcome to
it.
Gavin wins, and he is our 7th quarterfinalist through. Congratulations, Gav. Would you like to talk to the people? Tell them how you're feeling.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, I thought I was in trouble because Timo was at his own wing game today. He was texting me going, you know what I mean? I'm not feeling it now today. That's what they do coming up Saps, you know. They'll be giving the old, Dicey's injured and Trevor's carrying the knock. You know? He was at that old crack today, so yeah, I didn't fall for it anyway.
Poor old Gav said he was on a course and his brain was fried, so he won't be. He was a good man for excuses.
Well, Timo, you're not gone. On the last, we're hoping at the live semi-finals to do a team event, and I'm currently recruiting for my team, and you're definitely leading candidate now to get in there. So that's no problem. We'll sort that one out now in the background.
If I could give you any advice, Mark, it would be steer well clear of Alan's team. I've seen his performance in the quiz. Don't let the final score fool you. He was soundly beaten. Listen, lads, we'll leave it at that. Gavin, congratulations. We'll see you in the next round. Mark, commiserations. Thanks very much, lads.
Good stuff.
Thanks lads.
Thanks, lads.